Now, KLBK Sports with Stacy Sladen.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Minicamp started today for the Cowboys. It's 3 days of mandatory practices, but that doesn't mean Des Bryant's going to show up. Still in the headlines for holding out for that long-term contract, actually going on the record saying he will boycott the first game of the season if necessary. According to his agent, the Cowboys have not increased the franchise tag tender worth just more than $12.8 million. He has expressed that he does want to negotiate a new deal before the July 15th deadline for franchise players. And here's Coach Jason Garrett on Dez's absence.
We all just focus on what we can control. Dez is getting himself ready. He's in a situation where the business of the NFL is kind of, taking precedence right now, but he's working hard on his own away from our building. It's not a unique situation when you're a franchise player for guys to do that. But Dez loves football. Dez wants to be great. He wants our team to be great. So there's a lot of speculation about a lot of things with our team. We really don't focus on that stuff very much. We focus on coming to work every day and trying to be our best.
Well, more legalities to report. The Astros may have been cheated on, in a sense. The St. Louis Cardinals are being investigated for allegedly hacking into the Astros database for player information. This investigation began a year ago and, according to reports, is close to a conclusion. What investigators found is evidence that Cardinal officials, who were not named, hacked into the Houston network, allowing them to see statistics, scouting reports, player and trade discussions, among other information about the organization. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred addressed the media today about this investigation.
There is an ongoing investigation. We've been fully cooperative. Obviously, any allegation like this, no matter how serious it turns out to be, is of great concern to us. But it's just too early to speculate on what the facts are going to turn out to be and what action, if any, is necessary.
We don't know any more than anybody else, and just kind of waiting to hear. We heard from the front office that this is something that's going to be addressed soon, and we'll be up to speed. But right now we just go about our business and realize it's something that's being dealt with.
Yeah, not a lot of time to let the info settle in for the Astros, who topped the Rockies this afternoon 8-5. We'll have those highlights tonight at 10. To the NBA, could it all be over tonight? The Warriors are one win away from hoisting the championship trophy and riding off into the sunset. Literally, they will go back home to the West Coast, and that's where the sun sets, if you didn't know. Game 6 is in Cleveland tonight, where it's a do-or-die scenario for LeBron James and the Cavs. LeBron confirmed for us that he is, quote-unquote, the greatest player in the world, if you were unsure. But will that be enough against the momentum carried by Golden State?
All throughout these playoffs, we focused on the game in front of us. There's nothing, we're not thinking about a game 7. Hopefully there won't be one. We're not really concerned with that. It's about tonight, the opportunity that's in front of us. And it's obviously easy to say, but I really think we're poised to come out and play well tonight.
At the end of the day, I'm here to win a team prize, and that's to win a championship, not an individual prize.
LeBron obviously alluding to the MVP award. Now let's go to golf. The U.S. Open tees off in a couple of days, and it will take place at Chambers Bay in Washington, a place Tiger Woods says is unlike any other course he's ever played on. The U.S. Open is the first major event held at Chambers Bay, and there's been a lot of talk about the course from the players on the tour. It has been mostly negative, but Jordan Spieth, he's got a different take.
First of all, if you are going to talk negative about a place, you're almost throwing yourself out to begin with, because golf's a mental game, plus the U.S. Open is about as challenging mentally as any tournament in the world. So we still aren't going to know. Today it's going to play very different from Thursday. We don't know where the pins are going to be specifically, so we don't know exactly what shots to play on certain holes. So it's just about kind of getting into a good rhythm here, saving your legs, and having enough confidence in all parts of your game.
Speaking of confidence, it's nice to see Jordan, of course, a big fan favorite, but a young guy saying, hey, I mean, stop being so negative about it. Also, Jack Nicklaus, I read today where he said, you know what, all these people are whining about it, but part of being a professional is not about the course not suiting your game. It's about suiting to the course that you play on. So I love how, both the young and old are just kind of like slapping everyone around like, are you serious? Stop being babies about it.
I like that kind of, it's a links golf course, not many trees, very few trees. Kind of like the Rawls course, which, could be very
not
difficult.
a lot of trees.
A very difficult course to play.
Either.
Yeah. I appreciate it, Stacey.
All right. Still to come.